Hello, Spongies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, if you haven't been around to see my other video I did, like my board video, essentially I am doing these SpongeBob gameplay videos, and I am like breaking up every like 3 videos, so I'm not just doing gameplay after gameplay after gameplay, and then you guys get bored. So I'm breaking it up. So this video is gonna be a cleaning video because if you guys haven't seen like my back to school haul, like nursing, it says addiction, I believe. I don't know. I did graduate. I'm still tired. I wasn't the most awake when I typed the title. Anyways, supposed to say addition. Yeah. So yes, I start college tomorrow. I don't really start a full day of college. My full days, like the most classes I have this week is 3 days. Well, not 3 days. Oh my god, 3 classes in a day. So yeah, so tomorrow I have only 1 class, and that's only 2 hours, so that's not that bad. That's really not that bad. What I have is, this is like my nursing bag. I have like pretty much everything I need in here, except for like my computer, which is on my desk charging right now. So this is not all of the textbooks that I need. These two my grandmother gave it to me because she went into like, she had to do this stuff for like her x-ray. She was like an x-ray technician, I think they call it, and she needed these, and she gave me these books when she was in school, which is like over 40 years ago. So I'm keeping these. This book I definitely need. There's a book at my dad's that is way thicker than this, like way thicker, like this thick, but it's like that wide, and it's like very heavy. So I need like 3 textbooks in total. This is, even though this isn't really like a textbook, it's more like a guidebook. It's still a textbook, they call it. So my grandmother got them for me like offhand, and I'm gonna keep them here because why not? Until I figure out what textbooks I properly need, I'm gonna keep them here for now, even though I only have the other textbook at my dad's, and I need 6 in total. And yeah, right, cleaning. So this part of my room, this whole section needs to be like cleaned, because I have like, this stuff won't fit in there, that stuff won't fit in there, like things that won't really like necessarily fit in there. Like my shelves are like clean. I don't want to over clean my shelves because again, you'll get bored of it. I don't want to make the same content over and over again, even though I kind of do with like the cleaning videos, the gameplay videos, board videos, occasionally some packing videos. I mean, I talk about like SpongeBob sometimes, Monster High, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of got the same formula for my channel, but you know what I mean? It's kind of great to mix it up once in a while. So this is what I got going on here. I have this like keychain that I got from like 10th grade, from like career development class. Even though I'm not taking this, I might take it to like my boyfriend. My boyfriend is like, oh, I want to do skill trades. I'm not 100% sure, and if he wants to do like construction, I'll give it to him. Anyways, so yeah, so I have a lot of like notebooks. A lot of these are like diaries and all that. My dad tried to read one time, and I got really upset. So like this is not a diary per se, this is just like a journal or whatever, but a lot of these are like diaries and journals. Like this is like a diary journal. Like all of this and maybe that is all diaries and journals. I went to the Six musical back in what was it? I want to say 2023, when I was turning, it was for my 16th birthday from my grandparents. I went in Toronto, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not know, like, I didn't know what Six, the musical, was. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know any songs, and this was my very first musical ever. So I went there and I had a great time. I didn't know the premise of it until I went there, but it's fine. So we need to do something about this. Well, I kind of like my setup already. It's just that there's a lot of stuff going on, and I have like my textbooks to be right here. You feel me? So here I'm just cleaning out the spot that I want to clean out from my desk. I'm taking everything out, including like journals and everything. So here's all like the journals that I have, like diaries and all that. And then here's my actual like writing stuff, like writing papers. Here's a first aid kit, for some reason it's there. So now I'm gonna try to place the textbooks onto where I want them to be. I'm trying to figure out how to do it all. We're starting with the largest, which so far it's not going to be the largest, but you see what I mean. We got the my grandmother's textbooks that she had, and I'm gonna re-put everything that I just pulled out back into place. So starting with like my writing stuff, and then we got like my journals and diaries and whatnot. And you see it all fits, including the little Six thing that I showed you earlier. So I just cleaned up this space, and I really, really like this. So this is not final yet because I'm still missing, like I said before, I'm still missing the textbook from my dad's, and I'm missing 3 more textbooks that I absolutely need. So I put the textbooks that I absolutely like need for schooling like here. Like this is like nursing stuff, by the way. Textbooks that I need, and these are the textbooks that my grandmother got me, and I'm able to manage to fit all of like my journal and like writing stuff down here. So the only thing that's on my floor is this keychain that I told you about, this bookmark, and my school that I'm going to. So I'm thinking about putting this like right up here for now, and this up here for now. I tried to like make room for my phone like inside of this like cubby hole. I call it a cubby hole. It's a shelf, and I kind of made a mess. So yeah. So now I have to deal with this now. So now I am taking everything out. Oh, where I just cleaned. I have like papers and all that, and we got dividers from binders. We got a story that I'm trying to write, but I keep forgetting about it. Got my selfie stick, my NSCC little thing. We got my tablet like box that it came with, so I put that back. Put my selfie stick back, my NSCC thing back. I'm gonna make that my NSCC like section. So I got my like acceptance thing in there. I put basically everything back in there except for the story. So now I'm just flipping everything to make sure it like fits properly, and we can put the papers back in there, and there we go. That is it. So I managed to put quite a few things back in here. The only thing I took out was my story that I was making. So I kind of cleaned it up a little bit more. So I put all like the paper that I need for like my binders and all that. And I put like everything that I need for like NSCC, like my schooling right here. And I put my selfie stick, and my tripod is going to go right here. I'm currently using my tripod. And then we got my tablet case, and that's about it, like NSCC stuff and all that. So this keychain keeps on falling down. I'm gonna put it like right there. So I don't know about my story. I don't know what to do about it. I'm thinking of just like putting it right here, because I don't want to like lose it, and I don't want to crush it, you know what I mean? And it's pretty thin, so here we go. And then my bookmark can just go on my desk like so. Okay, I have a lot of, like, this is a work in progress. Like, I still have back there, I have more binders that I could use just in case mine breaks, or there's a guarantee that my binder that I have right now will not fit all the information, because this is just semester 1. This is just like semester 1. I don't know if there's gonna be more books. I think this is just for the 2 years. But so yeah, so I got all my binders, and then we got like my drawing stuff, and we got stuff. So like this is like my little like studying / calm corner, I guess you call it, because I have like music right there. I have like drawing, I have plushies, I have fidgets, I have all that. But I also have like textbooks, binders, I have pencils and pens and all that on my desk. I have like my computer on my desk. Like, it is a lot. So I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I kind of am, and I'm kind of nervous at the same time, because I don't know what to expect. Because it is let me take out the textbook. I'm starting with physiology and anatomy, which is basically like cells and organs, muscular. I mean, this textbook. I mean, it is a textbook. This textbook dates back to what year? I'm trying to figure out what year. Copyright 1955, 1963, and I think this one is 1972. That would be 1972. So this book, even though my grandmother went to school, this will be right. She would go to school around 1972, because my dad was born in 1978. She went to school with this book in 1972, which would have been, I'm gonna say, like 50 years old. Wait, hold on. Okay, 1972. Yeah, as of 2022, this would have been 50 years old. So this book is 53 years old. Crazy. This book is on its way to being 60 years old at some point. So I'm glad I got this book. As I said about like nursing school, if you are thinking about going into nursing, I highly recommend you buying your textbooks off of Facebook Marketplace if possible, or like eBay or something like that, because it would be a lot cheaper. Because this teeny tiny book, the Nurse's Pocket Guide that I showed you, like that teeny tiny book, that's kind of like, so I don't want to like take it out and then have to like redo it again, but like the hold on, this book that I'm talking about, this book, the Nurse's Pocket Guide book, that book would have been $80 at the store, $80, and my grandmother got it for like $20. So I highly recommend you go on like Facebook Marketplace and all that. But if you have someone in the family like me, I have quite a few people, my grandmother, my stepmom, and my mom. They all went through nursing school. I mean, my stepmom's kind of going through nursing school. We're going to the same school, but my grandmother and my mom definitely has like I would say like experience with all this. So if you have someone like, it doesn't have to be with like nursing, it can be with like anything. If you have someone in your family that's going into like, I don't know, construction, you want to go into construction, or someone's going to acting, you want to go into acting kind of thing, I highly recommend, and you need textbooks or anything like supplies, I highly recommend you go ask them for supplies, because that will save you a ton of money. So yeah, so that is my intake on the past few days, and I'm starting tomorrow, and oh my god, I'm gonna be so nervous. I am really nervous, but you know what? I'm gonna get through it. I got music by my desk. I have fidgets by my desk. I have like drawing by my desk. I have stuffies by my desk. That is like the forming things that like calm me down when I'm stressed out. So I highly recommend, if you're like going into a dorm room or you're staying home like me, I highly recommend you having like a corner that you can also do your stuff and also like calm yourself down like me. So yeah, so I know like school is arising. I go back to school tomorrow, and people that are going back to like my old school are going back on Thursday, so I know this week is like going back to school. I know my stepmom, I think she's going back to school on Wednesday. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. No, this wasn't the best, not the best, but like not the most like lengthy video, but yeah, I just wanted to make a short video because I am going back to school tomorrow, and I'm going to college for the first time tomorrow, and I don't really want to be like stressing out, because like I do want to do gameplays. I do really want to do like gameplays, but I am gonna do like very like not very short videos, but not super in-depth videos until I get used to college. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.